Hello Pisces, and welcome to your energy reading for the week going from the 15th to the 21st of September. Can you feel the change? Can you feel the shift? Did you see that video that I did just over a month ago about this shift that's coming up this week? This shift is already happening. I talked about sort of geological events, and those geological events are now starting to happen. So this week here promises to be a real change or a shift in consciousness that is happening at this present time. It will take a little bit of time to filter through, but make sure you're ready for it. The messages from energy was all about becoming a multi-dimensional person. So working on your material, your personal life, but also on your spiritual life at the same time, and seeing where they dovetail together and seeing where they don't. So then therefore keeping them separate in certain instances. So therefore you can start working on everything at the same time. The other thing as well was also talking about the throat chakra and how we can use the throat chakra as a tool for clairvoyancy and seeing past the layers of energy. The last thing was all about the elements of earth and water, and we will be going into that. But that's all on the messages from energy, which you'll find on our channel here. Okay, so this shift is really happening. There's no going back, there's only going forward. So embrace it. And that was what part of the message from energy was about. So we're going to get some messages from the energy for you, Pisces. And we're also going to look at the chakra sequencing for you. And we're going to be pulling a few cards at the end. If you've got any questions that you want channeled in next week's reading, please do put them in the comments down below. I thank you very much in advance for all of this reading, for subscribing, liking, and sharing. It's absolutely lovely to see. Beautiful to see your comments as well, and so forth. Okay, so let's just get into your reading here. So let's just deal with those elements slightly to start with. What you do have, you are a pure water sign, Pisces. There is 4, obviously, pure signs: earth, air, water, and fire. And you are the water component. And that means your flower is made up fully of water. And you do have a lot of water that runs through every single petal, or most petals, within your flower. You do have also earth within your flower, and a bit of fire and the air. And the fire and the air is in the here and now. And that's the part that you're going to have major control over. So therefore, it's using your passions and your intuitions in the here and now. And the earth section, which you have the least amount of element in your sign of, the earth element goes between your ideas or the past and your future and the creation of your future. So it's getting on and doing, basically, more than anything else. Okay, so let's just have a look at see what's going on for the messages for energy for you, Pisces, before we go on to the chakra sequencing and then picking a few cards for you. Okay, so let's just connect to that energy that's going on now. There it is. There we can see the morphic field. We can see the energy flowing around. I'm actually sat on an energy line that goes through this home here. Okay, let's just see what's going on for you. The passion seems to it's the rebirthing of Pisces. It's like you're refinding a passion, a new raison d'etre. You're shaking off the shackles of the past, and you're really sort of stepping into sort of kind of going, do you know what? That's what I want to live. Or the energy is at least encouraging you to engage in your fire, in your passion, because you do have a lot of fire in your sign. And it does go right down to your karmic path, your raison d'etre of living. And the energy wants that to come alive within you. Okay? Let's have a look and see what's going on. Let's see if we can get a message for the general energies. See if we can get a vision on that. It's like it's like someone who's concentrating on something. It's like if you're trying to design something and you're really looking down, you're concentrating, you're paying really attention to what you're doing and everything like that. It's been fantastic. And I think that's been like that over the past sort of 3 or 4 weeks. It's given you a bit of a tunnel vision sort of scenario going on in life. And what's happening here is I see this person sort of lifting their heart and just kind of going, oh, wow. In fact, it's a long time since I've had a good look around me, and felt free to do that. And that's what the general energy is here, sort of saying, feel free to lift up your head and look at life around you, because I reckon you're going to notice a lot of things in your life around you that you're just going to kind of go, yeah, love that. That's brilliant. Want to do that. Oh, wow, look what's going on over there. Like to go and have a look at that. It's a very enthusiastic, almost childlike energy, beautiful energy that's coming through for you, but it's very, very passionate. Let's just have a look and see what's going on the financial side of things. So here we go. We've got the morphic field again. There we go. I'd like to know about the financial side of Pisces. This is where, on the financial side, there seems to be, and I think this is where you know what you've got to be doing. In theory, in the financial side, you don't have to really concentrate on it that much, because you know what you've got to do. You know what job you've got to do, or you know what job you can get, or you know what business you want to do, or you know what projects you want to do, or you know what you're doing, as it were. And now it's giving you a focal point saying, okay, I want to explore this in my life. I want to do this. Therefore, I'm going to need X amount of money in order to do that. Therefore, I just need to get on and convert the ideas into reality. And that's where the earth is really helping you. And on the financial side, I get someone there's no messing with you. It's like kind of going, I know what I've got to do. Yeah, I'm going to go and do that. That's what I'm going to make a success out of my business there, or my project, or my career path, because I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And there's no messing. And it is when I'm talking about the dimension side of things, you're separating the two worlds there in a very, very efficient way, really good way. Okay, where you become super productive. That when you're working, and it's quality work. So therefore, you're not having to keep going back over yourself and recorrecting things. You're going to be on the ball. So when you do an hour of good quality work, it's going to be like 3 hours of dodgy work, if you know what I mean. And you seem to have you can now use that tunnel vision in one aspect of your life. And when you're not living that part of your work and you're enjoying your personal life, you're fully engaged in the personal bit. Okay? But on the financial side, there is definite goals to be going after. And you know what they are within you. And only you can live them and do it. Okay? Seem to be, it's like that. Okay? So let's just have a look, see what's going on the personal side, relationship, emotional side of life. We see the morphic field there. I get this person, it's like it's like when you're on holiday, yeah, and you go and you want to like get an ice cream, and you go to the ice cream seller, and they've got loads of different ice creams, and you kind of go, can I taste that? So you're getting a few tastes of ice cream before you actually buy. And this is what I think is happening in life for you here in your personal life. And I think as you're tasting it this week here, and this is part of that conscious shift, you're starting to recognize the activities or the connections or the people that are around you in your personal life that make you feel, yeah, I like that. And that could be a one-to-one relationship sort of thing, but it also could be sort of family, friends, community. It could also be the activities that you do in your pastime. It could be a sport, it could be dancing, singing, yoga. You're starting to see, this week here, it's starting to realize, kind of going, okay, which ice cream do I like tasting? Which ice cream do I want to eat in life? It's a beautiful revelation to you. This is where everything comes in measures. I may like, let's say, chocolate ice cream. Doesn't mean I'm just going to take 2 liters of chocolate ice cream and go, right, that's it. Because you'll be sick of that chocolate ice cream. That's why you have the work side as well. So it will feed the emotions and feed the wanting to get on and enjoying life on your personal side of life. And you get that Taurus energy that comes into your Astroflower on your personal side. And the Taurus energy is, it's like a boom, boom, it plods on. And I think this is where you can start realizing the things that make you go, yeah, things that make you go, right? When you know those things that make you go, and kind of go, yeah, at that point there, you know what you need to go after. And this is where you can start dovetailing your work and your personal side, living in multitudes of dimensions at the same time. But it is a sensation I get on the relationship side that it is a liberation for you. A freedom that I know you know, but you may not have seen it for a bit. And now it's coming back up on the radar. Okay? On the spiritual front, let's just see what's going on there. I'm getting like you're polishing a stone, a crystal. And it could be you're polishing your soul, your spirit, your raison d'être. You're polishing also your strengths, your inner strengths from within you that no one can take. Only you can block them yourself. And it's now you're understanding that, do you know what? It's better for the world that I shine. And that's a spiritual understanding. It's not material, it's not personal, it's not relationships, it's not emotional. It's just an understanding of how to position or how to engage in life, how to live your life. Okay? Okay, so let's have a look at the chakra sequencing now. On the chakra sequencing, what it's going to do is going to help you in the order of doing things that you approach things. So, start with the crown and the root, which is the raison d'etre, and then it can move on to something else. Let's say, for example, the heart, and then therefore you've got to put your heart's desire into it to start with, and then you've got the solar plexus, put in your determination and so forth. Okay? I have done a video on that. If you want to go and see that, you'll find that on our channel as well. If you just put in chakra sequencing, you'll find it. Okay? It explains all the details about the chakra sequencing. Okay, so let's just see what's going on for you, connecting to that morphic energy there. Absolutely beautiful. Very passionate energy, Pisces. Very passionate energy. Really lovely. I like it. Okay. Okay, so now we've got the central point here, where our energy connects to the Earth's energy. Therefore, now we have the crown and the root. The crown seems to be more important than the root, but on both aspects, it's very balanced, it's very in harmony, and this is about the pathway. So this is about your raison d'etre, your vertical energy, which makes you get up in the morning, And this comes down to being very super focused on your work side and also being very engaged on your personal side. And the moment you have that, that's when your crown and your roots, you can be grounded and also up in the heavens at the same time. You are like a ladder that connects your higher and lower self. Really lovely energies, but it's all to do with this conscious shift that's going on at the moment within the world, but obviously within you and I as well. Okay, so let's just see where it's moving on to now. It moves on to very quickly onto the sacrum. It's now moved on to the solar plexus, but it did touch on the sacrum on the way through. And it is that childlike energy, sort of like fight or flight. And it doesn't necessarily mean fight like that. Just like, should you engage in life, or should you just keep running after running after something or running after another thing? And it's got this childlike sort of coming, what should I do? What should I do? Sort of scenario within the sacrum. It's moved on to the solar plexus, and this is where it takes form. So with your pathway here, you have to have a form of joyous understanding that you need to go after it. And then you get into the force in which you apply with your solar plexus. Now here, it's slightly to the your upper right hand side. So it's touching slightly your liver. And this is the fire aspect of the solar plexus. And you need to have that passion, that get up and go and want it. And it could be the most smallest of things. I want to go down the beach. Then go down the beach, if you know what I mean. So that determination is all about the passions in your life at the moment this week. Then it's moving on to the third eye and the throat chakra. So the clearness of the vision. And this is where we get into where we're combining that fire with that air energy. Now that's the part that you have control over. That's where we see in the Astroflower, you get the air and the fire, which is above your inner petal, your central, your sacrum, your sanctuary, your inner being, to the outside world of how it combines between the two, basically. And it seems to be here within the third eye and the throat chakra. You certainly don't want to be overthinking things. Don't question too much yourself. If it feels good for you and it feels right and you can feel it, it's that gut feeling which the solar plexus is going to give you, that's when you can then apply your vision of how it should go, and also use the throat chakra in order to connect with the feeling or the sentiment of energy that is in the room, so you can see the different layers of reality or consciousness in the world around you, which will help you to define what path you should be following, the clarity of vision that you can have in your third eye for you, which will guide you to your ultimate goals. Where's it moving on to now? It goes back to the sacrum. It's a real fundamentals here. It's childlike in a way, and not that you're childlike. It's the idea that do you know what? I'd like to do some painting, so I'm going to do some painting. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm Picasso or Da Vinci, but I have this desire to paint, so I'm going to paint. I don't have to spend 4 weeks doing it. And it seems to be going back here to the sacrum, where it's pushing it from behind the sacrum, as if to sort of say, don't forget about the fundamental things of enjoying life, but also the fundamental things of getting the work done. So you've got the finances, so then you will have the time in order to enjoy life. It's a very simple 1, 2, 3 scenario. And then it goes back to the crown and the root. And it comes back to your raison d'etre of living. Why you are here. In line with your soul and your heart, basically. Lovely. Great energies for you there, Pisces. Very passionate. Very passionate. I'm feeling the passion, I'll tell you. I'm feeling the passion. Let's just pull a few cards on that. Don't forget, if you want to ask a question that you want channeled, please do just put it in the comment section and we'll answer next week. Okay, let's put a card on your financial side, a card on your personal side, and a card on your general energy that's flowing through you. On your financial side, look at that. Take the emotion. Okay, this is on the financial side. This is not on the relationship side. So this is actually a really good card for the financial side. This is basically sort of saying to you, take the emotions out of the situation and just do. Because if you put your emotions into what you're trying to do on your financial side, have the emotions which gives you the idea, yes, but when you want to physically put it into the world, take the emotions out of the situation and just do it. And you're very good at that, Pisces, because you're that pure water sign. You do have an enormous control over your emotions, and you can utilize that those emotions in order to get the best out of life. Or you can be overrun by your emotions. It's either one or the other. That's why you got the two fish. It's a very black and white scenario, and you can have enormous control over it. And I think seizing control over the emotions on your financial side is going to help you enormously. On your personal side of life, look at that. You going out on a mission, kind of going, whoa, what's that? What's this? I want to discover what that is. Bringing your joy. Shining is the best thing that you can do for the rest of the world. Polishing your crystal, your inner being, your inner diamond. And it's something that you can offer the world. And it's also what the world is offering you in that cup there. Absolutely beautiful for you, Pisces. Let's see what the general energy that is running through. Yeah, how it all sort of combines together at Tower moment. This is that conscious shift that's happening. There's no way around it. It's happening. It's all to do with the changing energies, the pole shift and so forth. You can't avoid it, so engage in it. And this is about basically the deconstruction of belief systems, of old belief systems into new belief systems. And this is this is the whole thing about, that image of Pisces drawing or doing something and then looking up and then kind of going, oh, wow, hang on a second. It's a great, great Tower moment that's generally coming through you at the moment. Things are really changing and changing for the better, without shadow and without doubt for you, Pisces. So there you go. Thanking you very much for all the subscribing, liking and sharing. Really do appreciate it. We will be doing a live this weekend as well, probably having another little video coming out on energy and the messages from energy. And we do lots of different videos on energy on this channel as well. If you want to join in, please do go through the playlist and so forth. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.